Alrighty. So happy. So happy our petroleum generator's working, which, speaking of, make sure it's working since I changed it to 3,000. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. What's the temperature coming in at? 360 degrees. Not too shabby. We're getting friggin' still negative something, right? Negative 5 degrees C crude oil turning into 363 degree crude oil that turns to petroleum really efficiently. You hoping to see Sand Trap a Dune duplicate? I was actually a little bit worried about that, but apparently there wasn't enough sand, so that's good. I'm gonna deconstruct all those wires. Okay, so this guy is currently basically at the max load. So let's do a second. Actually, what I think I want to do is do a large transformer right above this guy. Let's see here. Basically go 2, 3. We'll line this. No, that's not gonna work. Go 4 high here. And do a power transformer here. We're gonna do a large one so we have more power to work with. Large power transformer out of gold. Out of pure gold. You wish that recreation was a type of errand for your dupes to do during work time by default with forbidden priority, but you'd be able to permit it so that dupes can take a break to use recreation buildings. They have no high priority tasks. Interesting. So you're saying you'd like them to be able to have a job that is lower your stress so that they don't have to be on off time to lower their stress, I think is what you're saying. Makes sense. Okay. I have lots of lead now. Nice. I think I can do lead conductive wire for a lot of this stuff now. Okay. And they can do low priority tasks after satisfying all their recreation. That's cool. Okay, so you know what? Let's just make this whole wall insulated tile along here. We don't have to worry about stuff leaking through, and I can do I can dig out all this without water getting in, or ice, or steam, or anything like that. Whew, look at all these duplicates we got to do work for us now. Nice. Like, say if they have no errands above a certain priority, you could let them use the arcade machine or jukebox, etc., rather than only being able to use them during downtime and walking around aimlessly when they have no errands. Yeah. That makes sense. That's a cool idea. I like the idea. Recreation as a job. Hey, that's what I do. I'm all for recreation as a job myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do is disconnect this. Basically, they can become a streamer in their off time, you know? Isn't that great? Wouldn't that be great? That'd be great. Let me actually do this so that they don't overcharge the wires until they swap them over. You're off, everyone. All right, Roadhouse. Have a good one, my friend. Enjoy your break and birthday. I will. You have a great weekend. Thank you again for all the gifted subs and everything. It was super awesome of you, my friend. There we go. Now we got a wire 480. Good, now we have a little expansion with each of those guys. Whoa, okay. Well, we are no longer filled with oil anymore. Okay. I deserve it. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. That's for damn sure. I definitely appreciate that. Okay. So I need to... This is a drip lock. Okay, so that's locked in tight. So nothing but natural gas will get in there, which is perfect. I need to somehow carbon dioxide got in here. Didn't I already do this? Is there carbon dioxide behind these airflow tiles? there is. So how would I push out the carbon dioxide? I think I need to change these into solid tiles and then swap them over, I think is what I need to do. So deconstruct, because we need there to be no carbon dioxide in here to get this to be a tight thing that only has natural gas in it. Just pump it out. All right, sure, we can do that. Yeah, that's probably better. Pump it out. I was thinking of that, but I was like, no, we're going to be fancy, and let's not be fancy. Let's not be fancy. Just pump out the stuff. Pump out that carbon dioxide. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go across here because I want to dig this stuff out anyway. Yeah, just pump it out. Just pump it out, Rand. Pump it out, they said. Pump it out, they said. Does this need to be insulated? There's probably no reason not to make it insulated. Alright, so this will eventually go out to be natural gas, but for now we're going to do that. High pressure gas vent there. Before the dupes add natural gas. Well, even yeah. Let me actually, let me disable building for a bit, because I don't want there to be natural gas before we do this. We'll just turn it off for a bit to make sure there's, I don't want to pump natural gas out into the air if I can help it. Not that it'll be that big of a deal. Okay, yeah, good call. Use my pliers. Use my pliers. There. You have pliers, Rand. Use your pliers. Okay, my bad. I'll use my pliers. Currently, this natural gas has nowhere to go. This is going to be... Wow, now that's weird. This is chlorine, like liquefying, like evaporating and liquefying over and over again or something crazy. Let me get one more level here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me actually do insulated tile here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be the bottom of our basically power generation room, I guess we'll call it. This somehow looks awesome. Yeah, it does look pretty crazy with that green chlorine evaporating and like right at the edge of its temperature thing, I guess. So we vacuum. All right, well that was fast. All right. So deconstruct that. So we can plug this guy back in. There. Okay. And so basically what we want is... I want one row where I have a bunch of petroleum generators and one row where I have a bunch of natural gas generators. So we want 2 4-high rooms. And I want a bottom area where we collect the polluted water and pump it somewhere. Pipsqueak, sure. So I'm basically gonna want a 2-high, like kind of liquid room here. So we'll need to get in there. So it'd be something like this. I'm gonna do it like that so they can get in there to service it. I'm gonna want to make a liquid lock. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a mess to try to clean all this up. Because I guess this is this polluted? Okay, oh my god. Move debris to storage. Start that, I guess. That's so weird. Is that chlorine that's doing that? Or is it polluted oxygen from polluted ice that's... I don't know what's happening there. It's cold enough to liquefy. Chlorine's cold enough to freeze polluted water. That's true. It's true. The polluted water will be coming out at higher temperatures, though. So it will probably freeze everything, but I feel like in this room I'm gonna make, it's gonna slowly bring up the temperature, right? Alright, so how would I do a liquid lock here? This liquid chlorine? Okay, alright. Actually, what I think I want to do would be... Gosh, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my, thing here. How I want to do my liquid lock. So if that's the bottom level, I need it to go... How tall is the liquid lock? I need to just see one real quick because my brain is not working. Okay, just like that. So bottom level... No. Nope. There it is. I don't know why my brain didn't want to process how to make a liquid lock for a second there. Can I make... I can probably make this liquid lock out of petroleum and it wouldn't freeze, right? Freezing point of petroleum is -57. -38. So I could make a liquid lock out of petroleum here and it wouldn't freeze. So that's what we'll be doing. We can some... Before we use our petroleum for anything, we'll just use it for liquid locks, looks like. Okay. And these will be... I'll put in liquid tiles or whatever they're called. The yeah, liquid flow tiles. After we get this all set up here. So this is going to be... Oh, I don't have access to... I need to put a pitcher pump in here. So we can have some petroleum. Okay, temperature 552. All right, we're getting closer to our first reset. I want to kind of keep an eye on this because when this resets, I want to make sure nothing overheats or anything goes too crazy once we do that. So, okay. And we're going to want to do liquid locks for all 3 floors here. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that's not right. 2. Okay, 4 high room. Deconstruct all those guys. Okay, and then 1, 2, 1. Why do I keep doing that? There. And 1, 2. Did I do that the right height? Too high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's good. We'll do a room of petroleum generators, room of natural gas generators. This will be our power until we maybe somehow get use of these hot rocks to maybe do some sort of steam power generation thing. Which that'll be a pretty interesting build we'll have to put together. They do not get around here very quickly. I need to make them be able to get access to this easier. So let's do this. Do that. Too high. I don't leak any water there. Okay, good. So that'll let them get across there easier. This tank is kind of off in the middle of nowhere over here. Off in no man's land. This isn't still doing its thing, right? I want that leaking over there. All this oil leaking and screwing anything up here. Do. Do. Okay. Now I have petroleum. Now I got petroleum. Nice. Enable auto bottle 9. Copy there. Truck that. Truck those guys. Plumbing. More bottle emptiers here. Hopefully they'll mop all that stuff up. Okay, crude oil. Okay, good. The temperature's not too bad, so that should be fine. That's just a little bit of leaking liquid up here. It's because I don't want stuff leaking down to here. Let's do this. Hey Rand, we'd like you to stream today. Sure thing, boss. Your computer's in that room. What room? You know, the room on the other side of that pit of oil. Just dive in and swim under this wall. You know, it sounds funny, but some people like the adventure of it. You know, who am I to deny them of their adventure, fun working adventure? It's an adventure every day you go to work. When you work in Rand's colony. Okay, copy settings. There. There's some liquid on the ground here that's keeping that from flowing over that way. I don't know, but that works. So we're gonna do that. Whoops, do that. But I need a double thing here. I might leave space for a double liquid lock. For now, I don't think I will double it. I'll leave space for it. Seeing all these volcanoes makes you think you're watching Rand versus the volcano. It's a good movie. Good movie, Rand versus the volcano. Highly recommend it. One of Tom Hanks' finest. There's some ice in there. Actually, I want to sweep everything in that's in here. I don't want there to be any polluted ice or anything in there either. Rand versus the volcano. What a feel-good movie that is. All right, so if I were to do another liquid lock, it would be like this. So just so I know spacing-wise, so the bottom is going to be natural gas generator. Leave a space for like a power thing there. Like 3. Light up 2 of those guys. Okay. And I will do tile there for liquid not to overflow there. How we doing over here? Still looking good? Still looking good. Building up some petroleum. It's good, man. It's good. I'm almost ready to crank this thing up to full, but I want to wait till we do a reset before I do that. Before I crank this up to full blast. Okay. Oh, this is good. There. We can get rid of that one. And I believe the liquid drops right below this little tube thing, I believe is right. So I think I would want airflow tiles. I can do this like out of just like copper, I think. Like this, I believe, to let that flow down. Beautiful, there we go. Got our liquid locks for this area. Mesh tiles, thank you. Not airflow, mesh tiles. Good call. Good call. Glad you said that. Okay. And just so I can get the spacing right, we want a petroleum generator right up. So weird to me that petroleum generators are like smaller. Think it'll be about like that? I'm not going to start this one yet, but I want it to line up above these guys. Made these out of iron. Is that okay? Should I make them out of gold? I think iron should be okay. At least for a while. Okay, alright. So where the next question is going to be, where am I going to pump this polluted water? Because currently my polluted water storage is hopefully not overflowing up here. No, it's doing okay down here. Eventually we would want that to resupply. What was it? A full petroleum generator. No, I forget the numbers. What is it? This does 67 grams a second of polluted water. Oh, okay. I need way more than that. I think it's the petroleum generator's worth of water that we would need for that, right? Yeah, because this creates 750 grams a second. This only creates 22.5 or 67 grams a second polluted water, so not much at all. Okay. 3 oil wells equals 1 petroleum boiler equals 5 petroleum generators. Okay. Okay. Well, this is not going to be creating that much water at all, so I think I can go ahead and get these guys set up. Power generators. I want a jumbo battery set up with a smart battery set up with automated wires. What we want to do. What I didn't set up was a way to get power through here either. So power. Heavy watt joint plates here. We can get the power through here. We need a map with so many volcanoes that you can barely squeeze any buildings between all the volcanoes. Oh, okay, so the reset happened and sour gas. How did it happen? How did it happen? Okay, what was my most recent save? Can't have sour gas. Well, sour gas in here. Yeah, it's going to transmit heat everywhere. Okay, where's my most recent? It had to be an autosave. Yeah, I think the magma touched the oil or something, maybe. This one just happened. This one's like 5 minutes ago. Let me load this one. You think I need to back off the RoboMiner a tile? Damn, how do I make that happen, though? Maybe it is removing some of those tiles. Move the liquid lock back as well. Ah, damn, that's a pretty big change I would have to make. So I would need to stop the petroleum boiler for a bit to do this, so that the heat stops using it up. So it doesn't start the recycle thing. Ah, isn't this is exactly the way that Francis John did it? Why is it not working for us? Okay, it hasn't reset yet. What's the temperature? 486. Alright, so I have a little bit of time. Take another look at FJ's schematic and see if anything is different for it to not overheat on his. Well, let me stop the oil flowing in for now. Stop the oil flowing in. Todd B. Jr., thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna let this finish what it's doing, and then we're gonna stop it. I'm thinking Obsidian. I'm thinking your idea of moving it back one and just clearing out tiles so it has line of sight is the way to do it. Which would mean I'd have to move this back one. Okay, and this temperature... Only problem is this temperature is going to slowly go down, right? I might have to slowly ramp it back up. Change this to 1,000. Whoops, no, 1,000. So when we start it back up, we slowly ramp it back up. Okay, so... Because if we move this back one space, clear out 2 tiles. The problem is the lava. Maybe if I clear out 1 tile. Oh god, even the petroleum just turned, that oil just turned to petroleum. What's with the Kool-Aid puddle? That is magma. You can see the oil turned to petroleum at some point. Yeah, it did. Only 138 degrees, so the temperature's not bad, but yes, it did. You think it's transmitting heat through the wires? I think it would have to be through these wires. 1600 degrees on that wire, 25 degrees on that wire. I thought this was the way that Francis John ran his wires. I thought so. I turned to petroleum on the dupe center to grab the obsidian for tile construction. Okay. Well, it didn't mess up my vacuum. But currently that's safe. Okay, so if I deconstruct this guy and this guy, should still have a liquid lock here. Alright. Oh, that's the same liquid lock I had. I need this to move over, damn it. To stop dupes from going in there. Well, there's no reason to stop them right now. It's not doing anything. It's all a vacuum still. You think it wasn't the refresh, but this is dupes grabbing hot rock and running through the oil tile? Oh, you think that's what caused it? You think that's what caused it? You're saying if dupes can't go through... Did they pick up like some obsidian on the ground? I still kind of want to change this build a little bit because I like your idea. So let me see if I can change this build. Because I do want dupes to be able to get in there. I feel like if I make it so they can't go in there, it's going to eventually cause issues. Okay, okay. Hopefully this will keep my vacuum in place. This right here is keeping it in place. You might be right. Maybe it was duplicates running through with hot something. I don't know. Okay, that's good. If I move the Robo Miner back, I might be able to use the thermal interface plate as well. There's no reason for them to go in anytime, only when you have them doing something. I know, I know. It's not a bad idea to... I like the idea of limiting them from going in there anytime. But I want them to be able to get in there. So yeah, let's just make a couple changes here to it. So basically, automation. I want to move this guy over one and this guy over one. So I need to automation wires, steel. Do this and this. So I can move this door over. Printables available. Sure. Let me do a save as. Things have gone well so far, so let's hope I don't totally screw up anything here with this. And while I'm doing this, I probably should just make this gold door out of steel anyway. So we're going to do base mechanized airlock out of steel. I need more steel. I need more steel. Which means I'll need a little bit more iron. This is another thing I want to move out of my base because I definitely have warmed up my base from where we were earlier. Definitely have warmed up my base. Okay. Yeah, so let's actually mop that up because I would rather use the thermal interface plate than I'd rather use the thermal interface plate than the oil, because sour gas. So we can deconstruct this guy. The other idea would be to make the pit that the magma falls in deeper so that the godforsaken dupes can't sweep the igneous rock from above. Well, I don't want to change this too much if I can help it. I'm a little worried if I... Really? You make it fall there so that it gets freaking hot as hell? You stupid duplicants. Pick it up before it gets 500 degrees or something stupid. Why would you just throw the steel out there, you stuplicants? Damn it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move the... We're gonna deconstruct this. Base. Steel. There we go. Steel here. The dupes want to die. That's why you have to stop them. It's true. It's true. I would dispute that, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're just an asshole. Wait, no, that's that's a different thing. That's what's that from? What's that movie? The Big Lebowski. I think that's from. Crap, that's not what I. Actually. No, that was sorry. That was not. I wasn't saying that to you. I was quoting The Big Lebowski. Sorry. I don't mean to call you an asshole. Too late. Too late, I am offended. Too late, I'm already offended. Damn it. Damn it, I already offended you. No going back now, Rand. No going back now. Sorry, asshole. No, we're not calling anybody assholes here. Okay, so this is steel. It's gonna go to here. Oil puddle. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up all this stuff. What? Why? What? Why? What? Why are you so stupid? Oh my god. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. It's freaking 470 degree petroleum. Get it now. Pick that up now, you stuplicants. Okay, freaking hell. Alright, so that was 400 something degree. It'll go in here. Shouldn't cause any issues. Yeah, at least the system's cold enough to not get sour gas. Yeah, thank goodness. And thank goodness it's kind of, we're doing this right at the best time. Freaking hell. Why is there no place for that to sweep? It's just for oil, right? That's oil. Storage unavailable. Is this not considered still an oil place? Do I need to do another damn thing here? Maybe that's like too high up to be considered oil storage or something. Yeah, I get. Oh, it's unreachable. You're right. You're right. Unreachable. Okay. All right. Well, both ways work. So, crude oil. Okay. So if they dump that in here. Okay, I think we're okay. Okay, we're still okay. We're good. We're good. Frickin' hell. Okay. So now I need to figure out. So if I deconstruct that guy. Please don't throw the crap over to here. Okay, good. Let me see if we have range with RoboMiner like that. Nice. We have range from there. I feel like that should fix it. And if I do a temp shift plate, I mean a thermal interface plate, which is a modded thing, right there, we should have enough space between, we have a vacuum there, between the really hot conductive wire, and I feel like that should work. I think I used lead instead of steel. RoboMiner, you are correct. Thank you. Thank you. Shipping, robo miner. I don't know why. Oh, because I don't have enough steel. That's why. We're making steel, right? Metal refinery, no power. Okay, I don't know. Must have been a deconstruct all at some point or something. Actually, cancel that. I don't. This power line can be wire. You know what? Maybe it melted. Is this lead? No, it's gold. But it's getting warmer in our base. Let me do this out of gold. Make sure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, good call. Y'all have good eyes. Like, you didn't make it out of steel. Holy crap. Thank you for noticing that. Okay, so let me move stuff into storage here. And move stuff into storage. Okay. And hopefully I got my automation line, so I did not. Conductive wire, out of steel. Not conductive wire, automation wire, out of steel. That goes there. Okay, that should be good. I deconstruct all it. Probably. Why is it, okay, the mod that I have that's supposed to make it default to buildings apparently is not up to date or something. Because I have a mod that's supposed to keep that from happening. Robo miner, can I make it out of steel? There it is. Good. There we go. Once that's built, we should be good. And then we will make it so that the dupes are not allowed to go in here anymore. And we'll let this thing do its reset. And hope that this thing doesn't overheat. So I guess so the purpose of all this is basically when this thing runs, it generates heat. This little system here transfers that heat through the oil out into the world so that it's not just building up in the robo miner. That's all this is doing. Oh my god, come on, build the damn thing, you stupid duplicants. I'm gonna oh no, I gotta pee. Well then what are you doing? What do you, just build the damn thing. What the hell's wrong with you people? Frickin' 100 million% priority, just do it. You're so dumb. Is something broken? Invalid building locate. So they can't build it while the door's open. Stupid duplicants. They're just so stupid. There. Okay. No, they can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. The hell? Why was this not an issue before? The fuck is wrong with these? Okay. This is so stupid. Okay, the next person who runs up here, I'm gonna tell them to move. You. Move here. No, stay, move, and build it. Oh my god, why didn't it do this shit before? This is so dumb. Move here. Okay, alright, alright. You're so dumb. Okay, move here. Lock the fucking door, you stupid asshole. He won't do it from inside. Okay, alright. Who are you? Frankie? You are not allowed out. There. Jesus Christ. What a dumb mechanic that is. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, alright. I think this is good. No, that's okay. You can backseat to try to fix stupid crap like that. Alright, save. Oh, let me turn off yellow alert here. 5. Okay. Christ, man. Save. All right, let's see. Let's turn this thing back on slowly. And, should be good to go. Plumbing, liquid pipe, here, cancel. 473, and when it gets down to 450, that's when the thing's gonna reset. So I kind of just want to let this run and keep an eye on it. YOLO alert! YOLO alert, boys! Boys and girls! YOLO alert! Okay, get this thing back turning on. Check temperature on these guys. Oh wow, we had really high temperature really fast. I guess the oil on the ground, or the petroleum on the ground's all kind of similar temperature. So it looks like this starting back up is looking pretty good. Vacuum, good. Good. Okay, restarting this up. Nothing's borked, that's good. Okay, good. So it's coming in at 380, so that's good. I think I can ramp it immediately back up to what it was, which is I think 3,000. Good, do that. As long as we just keep an eye on it. I'm not going to save there in case the 3,000 grams somehow breaks the thing. Just keep an eye on it. 3,000 starts here, okay. 230 degrees, 290. $270, so it's a little lower, but it's still getting to here around 360, which is fine. Okay, good. Short. Okay, looking good. Yep, this temperature's going down. Save. Because nothing's borked. Nothing's borked. Okay. Cool, so now we just need to wait for this to go down to 450, which is not going to take long. In the meantime, I can build those mesh tiles over here that I hadn't built. Oh my god, it was in the middle of me working on this thing here. I have overflowing frickin' petroleum everywhere. Jeez. Oh, I guess I got my second liquid lock already here if I just go ahead and do this. So, sure. No, stop it! I... Why is that in there? There's no... I don't know why. Who knows why? Who knows why? Because they're duplicants and they like to piss me off, apparently. Okay, well, we have a very full liquid lock. There we go. Okay, alright. I'm not making mesh tiles until we clean up that mess. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're at 456 going down. Okay. Vacuum. Let's do a new save here. Rand 5. The petroleum looks more like pee than actual pee does. That's true, it does kind of. Okay, alright. So we're about to cycle this thing and see if this works without this thing overheating, basically. And here it goes, 450. There it is. So when this opens up is when this thing will most likely overheat. So we got igneous rock kind of floating there, but it looks good. I believe that's good. That's a little weird, and I don't know. Is that like small amounts of the lava? Okay, so it's like, that was weird. So it must have been right on the edge of igneous rock and magma turning into each other. But I think we're good. As flacking the ladder. Was it the ladder having issues? I don't know. But it's looking, that's looking good. I think we're good. I kind of want to crank this thing all the way up. Well, I don't want to crank it up until I have a petroleum generator to use the petroleum yet. Yeah, the ladder's obsidian. I think it was good. So, let's, pick up all this stuff. There we go. Move debris into storage. All. And I need to do a mesh tile thing over here with this guy. So I have a place to dump my petroleum. Okay. And then we can go back to getting this natural gas power generation going on. I'm hoping I can swap completely over from coal power generation today. Would be nice. Because I just don't want to do coal power generation. Petroleum. Okay, so that should be good. Now they can move that stuff perfect. So, mesh tiles. Now, mesh tiles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I want to put the petroleum generator. I think it's... I can't remember. I'm going to do that because I think that lines up. You know how much petroleum fell down the chimney? Yeah, a decent amount. It is melting a bit here. Let me deepen this just for other possible liquids coming down. We got a little clean water in there. That shouldn't be an issue. All this stuff is looking good. I just need to actually get a place to put my natural gas, which is what we're working towards doing right here. Is that all obsidian? I don't need that to be obsidian. This can be igneous rock. It's fine. Nope. There. Let's put a pitcher pump for those assorted liquids. A pitcher pump? Oh, and they'll like put them all to the right place? Interesting. I haven't done that before. So you're saying do a, do this and say what? Enable auto bottle? Or what would I do? Oh, and they'll grab from there whenever I ask them to get stuff from there or something like that? Okay, that's a cool idea. Currently, it's only got like salt water there, but that's cool. I like that idea. Good auto bottle if I wanted to go faster. Problem is I don't... Well, okay, yeah. So what I could do is I could put this at priority 9, then auto bottle every... My other auto bottlers, my dudes here. You want to do that? I have water in my oil reserve. You're right. How did that get in there? Probably melting ice, huh? Well, as long as the temperature stays low, it won't turn to steam. I don't think I want to... You keep hearing Autobots? How would I go about fixing that is the question. I'm not sure how to fix that. I think it'd have to be something like put a bunch of mesh tiles and tell them to mop it. But I'm not sure which tile I put it on. If I'd like do a mesh tile on this whole row. Let me see what happens if I do this. Because I don't want there to be any water here at all. I don't want this, because these things will slowly heat up. It's not going to be fast, but I don't want a bunch of steam in my thing again here. Autobots. Autobots assemble. I think this might actually work. If we do it while it's at this level, I think we might be able to get all this water out. It's just this one layer on top. And then we tell them to pick up all this stuff. Haxing? Am I haxing? I'm a haxor. Hey, if it works, you know. Just want there to not be any water here at all. No water at all. now. There's a little water there. I won't be able to get down there until we do this, but hopefully we can clean out all this water. I'm guessing there was some ice somewhere that caused this. I'm gonna make this a little bit deeper here too. My food is at a surprisingly steady rate. Is that planned? Kind of, yes. Somebody in chat, I think it was Zolly, said 8 times 3, 24 stone hatches, which is 3 stone ranches, can feed 14 dupes. Somebody told me that. I think it was Zoli. And they were surprisingly accurate, because, yeah, it's staying just perfectly steady, basically, for us, which is awesome. You always produce and you overproduce in your playthroughs. I usually do 2. But because it's staying steady, I'm just not messing with it right now. Okay, how are we looking over here? Looking good. I did need to get the heavy watt things back in place here. Check that, make sure our petroleum generator's looking good. 1300 degrees while till it resets, and this thing didn't overheat. So that one extra space, Math Champ, was a good call. That was a really good call. That one extra space is making this look sustainable and like something I don't have to babysit anymore, hopefully. You're ramping up the dupe count? You're talking about overproducing food, right? Yeah, that's what I figured you were talking about. There we go. Problem fixed. Nice. There is no water there. Awesome. So let me move this all into storage. I'm going to do the same here in case there might just be like ice mixed up in there somewhere. And it like melted and became a little bit of water or something. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do a move to storage thing for liquefiable all along here and see if there's any random ice. I'm actually going to cancel it here, but I am going to do move debris to storage liquefiable all along here. Yeah, it looks like there's little bits of ice in there. And I have a feeling that's what caused it. That's why Galaxy Brain Rand used obsidian for his petroleum boiler. Such a galaxy brain. I'm a 5-head something. You have an effing shovel in your petroleum boiler. No! Would obsidian have stopped that? Oh. Well, I just did it because I thought other stuff would melt. Okay, and I am going to continue to slowly ramp this up until we get to the 10,000. I know I'm not using the petroleum yet, but if we slowly ramp it up, I think that's a better way to do this. So we'll go to 3,500 grams a second. 3.5 kilograms a second. Galaxy head, that's me. So smart. Just so smart. Okay, cool. So they should get that cleaned up. So now let's get this power generation going. Gold here. And then we'll do what was it? Smart battery. Right there. Heavy watt wire. Going across here. And then automation wire. Across here so we can set thresholds and all that. And small brain using ceramic, what? Big brain using obsidian because it won't melt. Galaxy brain using obsidian because it won't let shovels inside. And small brain using ceramic. I actually have a decent amount of ceramic, I think. Wow, I have 45 tons of ceramic. Okay, well, I need to save that for later on because ceramic, you go through ceramic fast once you start using it on the liquid hydrogen and oxygen builds. Ceramic is still good for not melting, but it lets shove voles in. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, so this shouldn't turn to steam, but that's all looking... That's what it is. That's what it is. We just saw it. That liquefiable thing right there. I wonder if I can... Okay, priority 9. Alright, we can fix that pretty quickly, I think. We just need this to flow over here. So we can do one more mop-up thing here. We just saw it in action. The liquefiable stuff. Yeah, I think that was the only other one, and I see that one piece. I'm gonna dig out to get that up to the top. So liquefiable. No, and liquid. I'll do the liquid there too. Okay. Make sure your pump hasn't ingested any water since the liquid won't even interact with them. Doesn't look like it. I think we're good. Alright, so... so I did it. Damn, it's all across... Freaking hell. Alright, hopefully this is the last time I have to do this. Jesus. This is why I don't want steam in my oil biome. This right here, this little issue. Again, this is... I'm probably making a bigger deal of it than I need to, but... It can get out of hand if you don't control some of these things. Thank you for the follow. Biggest brain airflow tiles, because liquid won't even interact with them. Nice. Mr. Quirty Quirt. Love the name. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Alright, I still haven't picked up all the stuff on that ground yet there. Mesh. Wow, that's a lot of water there. That's a full 1,000 kilograms. How do I get that water out of there? Can I destroy that water? I can destroy it, can't I? If I lock that in there and destroy that water. I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. So let me mop up all this stuff. Need automation so that any dupes that bring ice in the oil bomb gets directed to an evolution chamber. No water allowed. Oh god, you're gonna lock yourself. Okay, good, you didn't. There. I'm gonna lock this water in place, and I'm gonna destroy it by building tiles in place, because that doesn't take way long. It's gonna be way faster than just like mopping it. Okay. I'm building the evolution chamber. That's the evolution chamber. I've automated it. Okay. Oh, that's kind of pushing the water up too. That kind of works. Not exactly how I wanted that to work, but okay. Okay. Good. So if I do this, let's see, so that's blocking it. So if I do this, will that destroy the water or will it just push it up? I'm not sure. Oh god, don't put that. Stop that for now. Don't put oil on top of this. They're literally putting oil on water right now. Okay, it's only in those 2 blocks now. Okay, it just pushed the water up. Okay, that kind of works. Not exactly what I wanted it to do, but that would work. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh my god. It's such an annoying little thing I have to do just to keep water from being in my oil biome. But we're doing it now so that later we don't have issues. Okay, now we do that and it destroys that water. And no more water in there. Move debris into storage. Actually 9. there. Beautiful. There we go. So now I can deconstruct all this stuff. And move debris into storage. Liquefiable liquid 9 here. Where is this? Where did this water come from? There shouldn't be any more water. 9 mop. Was it here? This should be oil flowing here. For my Rock Crusher augment, my FTL mod, you should add a Rockman blue option called Evolution Chamber that turns him into scrap. That'd be funny. Christ. Water freezing in the pipes. This water is at 60-something degrees, and it's in insulated pipes. Should not be that. It's ice. It's the goddamn ice on the ground that they're not picking up. Fucking stupid duplicants. Move debris storage. 1,000,000%. Pick this shit up now. Nobody sleeps until this goddamn water is out of here. Do I have a place for ice, I wonder? I think there might be no more room for liquefiable ice here. What I'm gonna do is... There. Ice. Snow. That'll make space. Ice, snow. Is it ice or is it polluted ice down here? Why does it say there's no area for that? Sweep only, it's sweep. Ice and snow. Sweep only. Is it getting it? Why is it saying there's no space for it? That is... Okay, I think that's other stuff. Why is it saying there's no space for water and stuff? So confused. Place here for water. Sweep only. Water. They can't reach it? Can't reach it. Okay. They can't reach it because... Why? I don't know why they can't reach it. They can just walk right here. Let's build a sweepy down there. Is there something here that's keeping them from reaching this? Did I deconstruct something that's making them unable to reach it? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, he just picked up one even though it acted like... Okay, it says they can do it now. Maybe a top priority. I don't freaking know. God damn it, there's all this shit. All this damn water here again. Come on, game. Just let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this damn water. You know what? Small amounts. I'm gonna make it so that they can do this a little faster here and just do a bottle emptier here for water. This one's gonna be lower. I'll give it the same priority. I'll give it a 6 priority for now, just so they don't have to run as far. Get rid of all this crap. This damn water. This is sweep only. Water 6. If I see a perfect dupe, will we take them? I'm not even looking at the dupes, so I don't know what a perfect dupe would even be right now. Okay. I don't know what that would be. Guys, I'm just not even looking at them, so no, I wouldn't. Is this all doing okay? Vacuum, vacuum. We're doing this at 3,500 a minute, or 3,500 grams. 370. I'm gonna go up to 4,000. 4,000 grams a second. 7 in ranching with 3 positive traits. Stinky equals perfect dupe. That's easy. If his name's Stinky, he must be good. Okay, we've almost cleaned all this up. You ranch a lot, so 7 in ranching with 3 positive traits would be the with perfect dupe. Take care of the ice first and deal with water. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is move debris to storage, liquefiable at 1,000,000%. There is one thing there that they probably can't reach. They can reach it. But nobody's coming to do it. Storage is full again. Okay, should allow ice. Let me retell them to do this. Priority, let's just do 9. I mean, move debris, liquefiable 9. Now it says it can do it, okay. Okay. Alright, I'm waiting to see somebody do this. Please come get this. Let me make sure there's no other liquefiable. They got it. Beautiful, thank God. There. Okay, no more liquefiables. Oh. Got a little ice hiding there. Okay. Alright. We almost got it. One little spot here, and I think we got this cleaned up. Maybe it's bugged in storage. Also supposed to be top priority. I don't know. No, it got it. It got it. They're getting it. It could have been ice in here that melted and fell down, too. Could have been that. Okay, so move debris to storage. Liquids. Whoops. There we go. That will hopefully get all this stuff out of here. Still a little bit of ice? There is, but they're sweeping it. There's a lot of ice sitting there. Holy crap, how much ice is there? Okay, only 466 kilograms left. Damn, there was a lot of friggin' ice in here. Okay, alright. We're fixing it, we're fixing it. Deconstruct all that. I see no more water in here. See no more water. Okay. Get this last bit of ice and we should be good. 200 grams. Whoa, 442 kilograms. Oh, that's a crap ton of ice. Okay. Well, then I'm going to just wall that off. And I'm going to have it go down. That is a... Why is there so much ice there? It's a lot, right? That is a crap ton of ice. All right, there. I'm going to block this off, then I'm going to deconstruct this so it just falls. I'm doing that to not get chlorine in here that might liquefy or something, so... There we go. There's probably ice in here too. Sweep that. Sweep that. Okay, alright. Alright, fixed our random water being in there issue. Let's finally get this frickin' natural gas thing going, shall we? Alright, so smart battery. I wanted to use the natural gas up first, so... high threshold of 90, low threshold of like, what? 60, and then we do things like petroleum below that at like 40 or something, and then the coal would be down at like 20, so I use the coal last. So, I haven't set up actually having this. What is all this? Is this polluted ice? Okay, if this is all polluted ice, there is a mixed different ices here. I do want that to get cleaned out of there, so it's only polluted water in here. Okay, so let's get the gases going here. Gases. Insulated. Insulated. Like here. We'll go like this. Actually, I want to change this. I want this to go up and across like this. There, deconstruct that, deconstruct those guys. And that's what that'll do. You can send normal water through a sieve and it'll just be passed through. True, so the normal water is good. It's the brine ice I don't want in here. So, if I cancel all this and do move debris into storage, brine ice. If I just get the brine ice out of there, we'll be good. And we can cancel that. Yeah, because clean water is fine to go through a sieve, like you're saying, yeah. And I'm just gonna dig, like, just to make sure. There. Hey, what's up, Alrush? How's it going? Pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? You haven't seen this game for a while. Is there still a finite world rock asteroid? Or have they gone endless by now? I don't know what you mean by endless. You can play this game endlessly. But they did recently announce an expansion to the game where you will be able to go to... You actually will be able to fly to the other asteroids and start new colonies, like expansion colonies there and stuff. So... might make things messy in terms of pumping. Well, if I'm just going to pump it through a thing that's cleaning out the water, then that then goes back to the oil wells, it should be fine. Alright, I do want them to finish picking this stuff up, though. Priority 9. Before I start pumping this, because I think this stuff is just going to instantly liquefy in here, or instantly freeze. But I want to make sure that I don't mix waters here. You're talking about the world dimension? Cool, the other flying asteroids, yeah. World dimensions? Oh, yeah, you can't, like... It's always a finite world, yes. Like, this is the edge of my right... This is the right side of my screen, that's the edge. And if I go way over here, that's the left side. So they haven't made it, like, an infinite world. I don't know if they're ever planning on doing that, but... It's definitely not a thing in the game yet. Yeah, that feel like that would... Well, I mean, I don't know if it'd kill computers, but it'd probably be like Minecraft, where it has to generate it as you go, and you have to be careful with your... I mean, you'd have to have a good computer to run a bunch of that stuff, probably. Okay, alright. So looking good. I still haven't found a third oil well. Let's get this natural gas set up, and then our goal's going to be find a third... Goal's going to be to find the third oil well. I have lots of diamond available here too, which is great. I didn't have very much diamond in my previous thing, I think. Maybe I'll have another oil well here. All this lovely, juicy fossil over here. It'd still be preferable to get the clean ice out, but it isn't mandatory. Yeah, and right now my dupes, I'm telling them to do a lot of stuff, and they're not even getting this priority 9 stuff done over here. Alright, did I do this at 9? Yeah, I did. I think my priorities might be, I don't have anybody on, too many people, high priority on supplying or storing or whatever it is. I only have one main person whose job is storing. Printables. Check skills here. May. Digging. Frankie. I'm going to give you 1 digging for the hard digging. And proved construction. You know what? I'm going to do this first. I think it is a good idea to have at least level 1 on each of those. Okay, you're pretty good, so I can give you a little bit of strength. Super hard digging, short. Oh, you're supposed to be my artist, aren't you? Well, you're kind of maxed out on your morale, so... Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, most of my people are close to maxed out, so I'm not going to go too crazy on that. Alright, so I want to finish digging out this area. After we get... If they would just go ahead and pick these damn pieces of brine ice up. 56 kilograms. It's not a ton, right? I don't think it is 56 kilograms that much. I think, you know what I might do is... Because it's going to take a year. I'm just going to do this. Dig this out and just let it fall through. I don't want to deal with it. It's just going to take forever. Just need to tie in multiplayer, send rockets to other people's bases. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty freaking cool. Pretty freaking cool, man. Hey, what's up, Cthulhu? How are you doing, sir? Alright, that gets all the stuff out of there. And then we do this. We can dig to there so the people who do want to get that stuff can. Alright, let's see, Zoli. You said you haven't tried to kill yourself yet today. The day is young. Let's see. No, I'm not killing yourself. You're just stuck over there. You're not suicidal, just stupid. Just stupid. Okay, so liquid pumps. So I basically want a liquid pump under each one of these guys, I think. If you both have the game open, you can send rockets with dupes and resources to the other person's asteroid. That would be pretty cool. That was a pathetic suicide attempt right there. And there's brine. Why? Why is there brine? Why the hell is there brine here? There's brine ice right there. I thought I got it all, man. Christ. Alright, we're just gonna let all this shit fall through. You stupid game. Must have dug more out there or something. I have no idea. So there should be no brine ice in here. Good. Just mop it. I've been telling them to pick it up. They just won't do it. Why is there brine here? Sounds like the next great country album. Yeah, it's a great country album. Right after, you know, why'd my dog leave me from my girlfriend or something. Okay, so literal salt. That's right. I'm literally salty about that. All right, we're just gonna use heavy watt wire made out of where's lead? Oh, I can't do lead here, so iron ore is fine. Well, I'm making my natural gas generators, but there's so much brine everywhere. Is that how that song goes? It's a beautiful song. It's a really beautiful song. All right, insulated pipe. And so what we want this to do is... Actually, I want to immediately clean it and just put it into this water is what I want to do. So let's set that up, actually. This would be water sieve. Insulated goes in. Insulated goes out. And I would want to prioritize this, which is, I think... how's the priority? Damn, I haven't done priority liquids yet on this one, so I forget. If it's there, will that one be the priority, the one coming in the middle? Or is that the secondary priority? Can't remember. I assume that not every resource here is renewable. What's the biggest resource issue in the end game? Usually the biggest resource thing you need to worry about on different maps is water. Because if you have enough water, you can make food, basically. I think, or oxygen. But food and oxygen are the big ones. I think if I do it this way and disconnect here, that will prioritize this water going through. Think. And then power. So if I do this, I think it prioritizes this one first. Yeah, it looks like it emptied that one out first, so that should be good. And I think just so that liquid or water just doesn't fly all over the place, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This covers, okay, so it covers to, come on game, covers to right there. So we want to do that. I'd do that, and that way it can get whatever liquids come through here. That was exactly how you're managing that song. Perfect. How is my favorite violent phosphorus trichloride production stream going? Great. That totally seems like an intuitive UI that makes it near impossible to forget what orientation you want it in. Yeah. Every map that has at least 2 water sources, though, I think by default, so it's a matter of establishing a way to get it and temperature control it. Struggles are really mostly asteroid-based, but once you have knowledge, you don't really have that pressure feeling. It's a pretty laid-back game. It is a very laid-back game. Once you get, like, the early game where you have food and oxygen going, then it's just kind of doing crazy builds like using magma to create a counterflow petroleum generator with oil thing. So, yeah, that kind of stuff. So we're looking good. So let's, speaking of this thing, let's pump it up. Let's go up by 1,000 grams. Go from 4,000 to 5,000. I don't think my sentence made sense, but... Hey, flirting with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the 7 months, my friend. It's awesome. I swear, the freaking subs and everything today have been amazing. We're getting starting to stockpile some decent amount of petroleum. So we can get some power, petroleum power generation going on soon here. Petroleum power, Alright, so once we get 5 kilograms, let's see what the temperature's looking like. Around 180 to 90 at the 4,000. 170 to 180, goes down a couple degrees. Yeah, it's coming out at 357, 358 or so. Ooh, that looks like it's almost right on the edge of what this can handle. Because there was a little bit of crude oil staying as crude oil for a bit. Space stuff is cool, but you're an asshole. Not you. You know who's the asshole is me for saying that. It was supposed to be a reference to something that only I got, so it really came out wrong. That really came out wrong. I apologize. This is plugged in incorrectly. Oh, I make carbon dioxide. Whoops. I forgot that I'm gonna have to have my carbon dioxide go somewhere too. You know what? We probably want to just pump that out to space, right? Insulated pipe. I mean, if we're gonna feed slicksters with it, that'd be one thing, but I don't really have a setup for that. Just vent the carbon dioxide? That's what I'm thinking. How close have I gotten to space so far? Not sure, but I think I do want to just vent it out to space, so let's try to get up to do that. Throw slicksters in my oil tank? I haven't found slicksters yet, actually. I wouldn't mind doing that, but then I gotta deal with petroleum and oil being in there, so I think I'd rather just vent this out. I think would be the smart way of dealing with it for now. An in-joke gets better the fewer people understand it, particularly when it's just you. Unless that inside joke is you calling somebody an asshole, then, you know. I was quoting, what was I quoting? I was quoting that movie with Jeff Bridges. And, just so this has some place to go, I'm gonna do this right here. There. And it came out wrong. And by came out wrong, I mean I called somebody an a-hole for no reason. Okay, so this is not currently being used for anything. Hey, look, our copper volcano is actually creating steam, but it's not enough to do anything, but that's cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect this and I'm gonna use these pipes. There. Make sure our oxygen generation in our base is doing okay, too. So there's nothing to carbon skim over here, is why that's not doing anything. You've got water. We've spilled some water down here. But gas, oxygen's coming through. Looking pretty fine. We do have bits of hydrogen here, so they are getting their scales growing. So it looks pretty good. Our base is getting a little warm because of this oxygen. What's the temperature of the oxygen coming out? 34C, 40C. Pretty warm, but that's okay. More Paku, sure. How many Paku we have in here? We have a lot of Paku and a lot of eggs. So when these die, they get turned into stuff, right? Cooked fish forever? Yes. Okay, good. On the Oceania, getting to space was a pain just because you had to keep snaking your tunnels around the tide pools. Big Lebowski, that was the movie. Thank you. I was quoting Big Lebowski. And shouldn't have because I called a wonderful person an a-hole when it was... Shouldn't have done that. Wow. It's a lot warmer here. Is this polluted oxygen? Where did all this heat come from, this polluted oxygen come from? Not sure, but that's okay. This is going to get hot anyway. Alright, let's see. Are we getting anywhere close to space is the question. You wouldn't go so far as to call you a wonderful person? Well, I don't know that. I assume everybody in my chat's a wonderful person until they, you know, make some racist remark in the chat or something. So, you are a wonderful person. Don't shortchange yourself that way. Okay, I closed off this side of my base a long time ago, right? Yes, right here, so they can't get up there. Good. I did have a poke shell over here. Wow, there's all these Pakus, and they're not going down here to the water. Do this, that'll let them go into the water. I can just put a ladder there, so anytime we get Paku, it'll... that's not gonna work. Oh, gosh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just do that every time there's a Paku explosion. Look at all those Paku, by the way. Holy crap. And that's what you call starvation Paku farming right there. How are you? I'm wonderful. Yeah, see? You're wonderful. Okay, so that's great. So we want this to be running... more often than we want the coal power to be running. So these guys are at 30. Let's actually put that down to 20. So next, I think I want to get some petroleum power generators going. We are going to be looking really good on the power front, I believe. You need to set up a Paku farm, yeah. So, we need to pump petroleum from over here into petroleum generators over here. So, how do I want to do that? Got a lot of pipes going over here. I guess we would probably... I think we dump it and then just have it go directly over there. Your petroleum boiler just cycled and you had no overheat issues. Your rover miner is at 38C. No idea what the problem is. And you had my old build, I assume, the build that we had before where it was overheating. I don't know. I don't know. Just unlucky, I guess. 2 spaces up here. I should not go through the magma for this. So let's do... Let's go across down below here. So like right... Right here is where we're gonna want to go, I'm thinking. Do that. We'll dig through there. That'll let salt water out. Will that be an issue? I don't think this will be an issue. Yeah, it should be okay, I think. Dig that out. That should let us get across here. How hot is it in here? 88C. Almost hot enough to boil water. So insulated pipes out of igneous should be fine. This is the edge of the map right here, apparently. Wait, no, it's not. I was hitting shift, I think. Now we will run a pump underneath here somewhere. And let's do some just tiles on the ground here. As we do ladder here. And dig out all this. Okay. Here's a screenshot. Yeah, you even have an extra ladder there. Do you have a liquid? Yeah, you have a liquid there. I don't... You know what? I think it's the wires. Because your wires are not in the same place my wires were. I think it's the wires. I think I misplaced wires. Because I have wires in this little hole right here. Your wires are probably in the wall, which is probably where they're supposed to be, right? They're probably supposed to be in this wall. I bet you that's my issue. It's my guess, anyway. Vacuum. Vacuum, good. So yeah, it's probably my mistake of placing the wires in a bad place. So you see all this like random steam and gas and all this. This is what my oil biome looked like in my previous run through. So that's what I'm trying to avoid happening in my oil biome this time. My oil biome's clean. This biome is definitely not clean. So let me actually close this off so all these random gases aren't mixing up too much. I'm gonna do this so they have to go around up here. Hope they can't reach that. You think the wires and also the thermal interface plate mod, but perhaps also the dupes grabbing hot stuff walking through? Yeah, probably could have been any of those, but I think the most likely culprit was the thing I just said that I can't remember. Alright, let's see. Power. The wires. Okay, so I'm just doing a regular power transformer. You know what? I might eventually need power over there, so let's send the power across with a heavy watt joint plate there. So we just have access to power over here. And I can do a little power transformer to bring power down to the thing here. So we'll do just some copper wire here to a pump that will be right down here. Plumbing. Liquid pump made out of gold. Pure solid gold. Thank you for lagging the second I press that button, game. Thank you. Okay, and power. I need to plug that in. Okay. So that'll give us a pump to pump petroleum to a generator. So this should do polluted water. Oh, is our polluted water doing what it's supposed to be doing? Getting refined. I guess it needs a certain amount before it'll do it. Nice, nice. Very nice, beautiful. As we know from real life, just sealing it off and not worrying about it is a good strategy for handling unknown mixes of hot, pressurized chemical vapors. That's what I like to do. What's up, Scottish Bingo? It's going great today, my friend. How are you? Just a quick stop by to say, hope I enjoy my holiday. I really appreciate that. I definitely will. I plan on it. I plan on it. But thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Like, I don't see where the polluted water goes out here, and I can't remember. I would assume it's the middle somewhere. But let's see. Plumbing. Insulated. There. Let's get the smart battery here. Power. Smart battery out of gold. I need to make some more refined gold. I haven't made my industrial brick yet. I definitely want to do that as well. There. Automation wire. Out of... This could get hot. We'll do copper here. I think we could do iron here. So we're going to use petroleum after we use natural gas. So we shouldn't... This natural gas, we should actually run out of eventually. Like, I don't think this creates just a ton of natural gas. Although I currently have a lot of natural gas, actually. I don't think we'd actually get that much natural gas. Okay, so there's petroleum going in. This we want to be 90. And this one is 60, right? 60, so we want to do this one at 40. So it's a lower priority than that guy. Although currently I would like my automation wire plugged in. Yes, it is. I actually want this to run just to see, to check where the polluted water goes. So let me do 100. 100. Okay, so it comes out the right side. Okay, cool. So 90. No, 60. Nope, 40. And 90. And that should actually shut it off. Cool, so we use petroleum power when we don't have enough natural gas. I probably want to set up 2 of these guys. Because these guys create 800 watts of power. These guys do 2 kilowatts of power. So this one's equal to just a little more than 2 of these guys. But if I have a second one of these, we will definitely not have power issues for hopefully a long time. So do 1 space here. And we will have power for days. So I won't even have to do like a steam power thing like I had planned on doing for a while. And then mesh tiles right there. And then the liquid. Plumbing. Insulated. There we go. Petrol generators, the only generators you give engine tune-ups. From 2 kilowatts to 3 kilowatts is a nice bonus. Oh yeah, I can get some extra, you're right. I can get some extra efficiency if I put in that thing you were just talking about. Stations, power stations. I totally forgot about those. I like to do it just because I like the room to be a power room. Because of the morale bonuses you get. So I'm going to put one in both. So I need more refined gold and iron. And aluminum, actually. But I don't use the aluminum, refined aluminum as often. Oh, we got a little bit of a leak here. Mop that up. Water in the base from some random thing. Probably ice leaking. Ice melting in our base. We have a lot of ice on the ground, don't we? That's sand. Blueprint. Rust. The only thing you use the power control stations are for as a doodad for my FTL ships. You know, it's very useful. Very useful thing to do there. Okay, mop that up. Let me actually do just a mass sweep of all liquefiables in our base. Probably not much. Actually, it probably is all melted by now, but... yeah. Ideally, you want to use it for your base load, and yes, ideally high output generators. Yeah. So these guys should not be running hardly at all. I'm actually going to put this low threshold at 10. Basically, I want these coal generators to be my absolute backup power generators. So, do petroleum generators produce carbon dioxide? They do. So, this room is eventually going to fill up with carbon dioxide. What's this pink thing mean? Does that mean it has petroleum in it? So I probably want to put some carbon skimmers in here, right? Carbon skimmers would use clean water output. Polluted water can be a closed circuit with the water sieve. I have a water sieve right here. Don't want to do that outside of power plant. Oh, we don't have a door. What's the size of a power plant? Power plant is... where is it? Power plant. 96 tiles. If I just put a door in here, I think that'll work, right? I just put a pneumatic door here and here. 8,682 tiles. What do you mean that's too big of a room? Alright, so if I just put a door there, hopefully that'll make this the right size. Giggity. There we go. That's beautiful. So what's the size of the room now? 93. Almost exactly right. Actually, nice. It means I'm not going to be able to make it much bigger than this if I want to add more generators into each room, but that'll work. Okay. So perfect. We are now using up our natural gas we're creating from our oil wells. The next thing I do need to do is I need to clear out this oil biome, and I need to find my one more oil generator, oil well, because I'm not going to have enough for my full... wow, there's even a volcano in the bottom down here. That's cool. In the core. I only have 2 oil wells here, which is not enough for a fully running boiler. Did I get this right? Let me see how tall this is. I just want to dig this out if I got this placement right. Yes, I did. So if I do this all the way across here with ladders all the way across. But what I do want to do is, if I don't have another oil well over here, which I'm not seeing one, I want to close this off to have this oil be kind of all contained here. I'm going to do this out of obsidian, since we're going to be touching... make sure I don't touch the super hot magma. Liquid hot magma here. Something like that. That volcano in the magma, lol. Or, that's not lol, that is, forehead. I remember seeing a video of Francis John doing a build where he slowly tunneled his way through magma to get to the bottom to what was he doing that for? To pipe magma through some crazy build he was doing. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? That is random bits of petroleum in here. Oh, that's cool, but it's no water. We got a little bit of polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, and a little bit of sour gas. I'm guessing there was something hot that we touched somewhere. It's probably like right... well, no, that's fossil, but it's not hot fossil, so... not exactly sure where that came from. But I'm doing a pretty good job of not overheating things too much, right? I think so. Do I need to cool down the oil well? Overheat to 2,050 degrees Celsius. Okay, I don't think I need to cool that down. You're going to be stuck here, aren't you? Yeah. Alright, I am not seeing another oil well over here, so my third oil well is gonna have to be over here somewhere, I guess. Petroleum won't break your petroleum boiler. Why do I have food decaying? I don't know. It's probably excellent fruit or muckroot. Do those decay? I honestly don't know. As long as it doesn't get so hot that it starts making steam or sour gas or something. It shouldn't, I don't think, anyway. You know what? I kind of want to burn off the extra natural gas, right? Do I want to have one natural gas generator that just runs all the time so that we're burning it off? Is it okay to just have natural gas be in here? Is natural gas building up in here going to be an issue? Oil wells are self-cooling with their crude output. Okay. All you want for Christmas is sour gas, the petrol biome. Thanks, Cthulhu. Well, we already have that, so your wish is granted. It's a very small amount at the top, so I'm not gonna. That's not bothering me. As long as things are good in here, we're getting close to another reset here. Yeah, about 100 degrees off from another reset. We've already gotten a pretty good amount of petroleum so far. Gas reservoir and automation is what you use. It's okay until it overpressurizes, but you need to get over 1,000 kilograms before worrying about that, you think? Okay. Gas reservoir and automation. So you let a gas reservoir fill up. Okay, I like that idea. So basically, do something like have a gas reservoir that fills up with natural gas, and once it's full, it turns on the extra one. Yeah, I know this is gonna overflow in not too long, actually. I think I want to just expand this tank by a lot. I think I want to just have a big, giant petroleum tank, so I don't have to worry about it. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to make a big, giant petroleum tank. Yeah, I know. Even more volcanoes over here. Hiding behind my resource thing. So many volcanoes. You put a gas reservoir to 95 to 30% in there, connect it to a NOT gate, and that wire goes to a natural gas generator. Yeah. Gas reservoir 95 to negative 30 in there, connected to a NOT gate. Where could I place that? I could place that like right underneath here, right? Let me dig out some of this stuff. What I'd want would be a separate one split off so that it goes to a third natural gas generator that's running when we need it to run to burn off excess. Yeah, I picked the volcano seed. I'm not complaining. I'm actually kind of glad because it means I got lots of magma to work with if I want to do more stuff with it. I'd have one split off here. And then go up to a third generator. Let me figure out where that's going to go. Filter's not designated. Oh, all. Actually, I don't want to use steel for this. As long as you're not using steel, I don't think I really care about this, right? That's fine. It's probably best to use lead. Is that what I have the most refined of? 74 tons? Let's just do lead. Yeah, do that. There. Dig one below where you want the floor and you don't have to sweep. Yes, like that. Yeah. Not obsidian. We can do igneous rock here. They can go 2 below, so they can just get below underneath there. Not worry about if they build a thing. So gas reservoir to 95% to 30. So 95 high threshold, 30 low threshold. Connected to a NOT gate, and that wire goes to a natural gas generator. Okay. So, power. Natural gas generator. I have room for just enough room for one more. And this guy we want to run all the time if we have extra natural gas, basically. So, not gate, automation. So, which way is the not gate going? So, I guess it would be... I think it'd be this way, right? So it's like... when this is not... sends a green signal when reservoir is less than low threshold. So when it's less than low, it'll send a green, which will send a red. So when it's low, it'll turn it off. I believe that's right. So this is lead. I think it'd be like this. Like that. I think that would be right. These insulated tiles were built out of granite originally. They melted. Which ones melted? These guys are igneous rock. Oh, the picture you're showing. For Cthulhu who wanted the sour gas. Oh, wow, okay. In your picture that you just showed of granite melting and allowing sour gas. That's crazy. By the way, you're imagining all this being done with factorial wires. How far off are you? I don't remember exactly how factorial wires work, so I'm not sure how far off you are. Alright, we're getting a lot of petroleum, and we're not even running at full. We're running at half capacity of what we could be doing. Although I am seeing a little bit of crude oil, so I feel like before I ramp this up, I need to actually increase my temperature transfer a little bit better. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want these that are insulated pipes. I think I want to turn these 3 into radiant liquid pipes. Let me save before I make any crazy changes here. They're inside the sour gas area was what oil well once. It melted as well. Oil wells can melt? Whoa. So I want to do those 3 tiles as things, because this is... yes, that can help transfer heat there too, I think. There's an oil reservoir. So it was one of... I don't know, the things that's underneath here. The actual reservoir can melt. Melting point 926 degrees. Okay, I had no idea. You can actually lose a source of oil there, huh? Igneous rock, sweep it. Okay, so let's see. That gets us a little higher temperature here, because we were at about 350. Yeah, that's a little lower than I want it to be. Hope after we change that out, it gets higher. 360. 370. Okay, that's looking a little better. So if I were to double this amount, which is what would be the max amount we could send through here, I feel like we actually don't have... oh, it just cycled. Nice, it just cycled and it worked. Beautiful. Nice, it cycled. And nothing broke. Very hot wires, but a robo miner's a 41C. Beautiful. So we've seen this thing cycle twice and not break, so I think we're in the clear on this thing. I think we're in the clear for this thing until it just breaks later for no random reason that I miss. 360. We got printables here. Barbecue? Sure. My food is going down a little bit, but we're probably just in a lull. 360. Like, I feel like if we want... if we want to extend this, I actually need to... if I want to do more, I think I'd have to do... well, you know what we could do? I think temp shift plates. If I put temp shift plates, that would help it exchange heat faster too, right? Look at the Factorio Wiki. I guess the red wire and green wire are similar to Oni ribbon cables, except more OP. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do, it's time for my final break. I'm going to save my game. I'm going to let this run and hope nothing breaks. I actually want to put a couple temp shift in plates in random places here and see if we can get it. We want this to be as close to 400 degrees here as we can. Actually, I'm going to, since I just saved it, I'm going to see if I put 2 strategic temp shift plates and go AFK. If I do one here, here, they're going to build that while I'm AFK, and when I come back, I'm going to see if it breaks anything. So real quick, I'm going to stand up church duration. Thank you all so much for watching. Is anybody new to the stream? Please hit the follow. Hope you all are enjoying the auction, not included. When we come back, we'll see if this breaks stuff. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.